You see, being single at the age of 22, 32 or even 45 isn't a problem. It, however, becomes a problem when it is forced upon you otherwise. Because remember this, write this or tattoo this if you want, but this single life is your choice. This single life is something you have asked for. If you do want to be happy in it, you do have to take care of some of the essentials, some of the basics at the very first place. Alright, so I am about to turn 32 years old in a couple of days. I'm still single, I'm still unmarried, and I'm absolutely bloody happy. Now, this is a very common problem. I'm seeing a lot of urban men, I'm seeing a lot of city men suffer these days. A problem that most men aren't able to resolve, a problem that most young men aren't able to solve. How to be single and yet be extremely happy and joyful in life. So in this episode, my friend, in this video, my friend, I hope to address this problem and help you live a happy single life for once and all. My name is Mayank Bhattacharya. This is Mayank Bhattacharya Essentials. Let's roll the intro.
I'm flipping the bars, I'm flipping the on record, off record. I still count wins when they got it.
Alright, so how to be single and happy even if you are in your 30s, late 20s, mid 20s or even 42 years old. Well, gentlemen, your happiness will be a hell of a lot more easy when you're at peace, when you're aware, and when you do take care of these 7 or 8 points which I'm going to share and discuss with you in today's video. And among which the very first one being understanding the very fact that your partner is only going to solve a very small percentage of your problem. That too, especially when you are a city man, when you are an urban tier 1 type of a guy watching this video. You see, most city men, most urban men find it extremely hard to be single and happy, not because they don't know how to be happy, just because they don't have a life. They're probably unhappy with their job. They probably moved out to a new city, so they don't have any life at all. They don't have any new friends. They don't have any new hobbies. They aren't fit, healthy, lack a social life, and most importantly, aren't clear or aware in their thoughts and being. So the very first step, the very first thing you need to do if you want to be in your 30s and yet be single and extremely happy is have a fucking life at the very first place. You see, your relationships or your girlfriends aren't going to solve all your life problems. In case you don't have a job that you love, your girlfriend is not going to solve that problem. In case you aren't in shape, your girlfriend is not going to solve that problem. Your wife is not going to help you become meditative and have a beautiful mind and a beautiful thought process. Your wife will seldom ever help you become more social or charismatic in life. These things you need to do, you ought to do for yourself. And once you do these things in the appropriate order, you will have a very fulfilling life even when you do not have a so-called partner or a girlfriend. So how to build this life that you will love, how to build this life that you'll enjoy and have fun with even if you're a single man? Well, the very first thing that you can do in order to have a happy single life, irrespective of your age, is sorting out your career, sorting out your job. You see, once you get done with your college, once you get in your mid-20s or early 30s, chances are you often get stuck to a job that you don't really like, you actually quite despise. And we do not want that. Now you see, I get it. It's extremely difficult to find a high-paying job that will also take care of your emotions and intellect and not make you constantly feel the burnout or lose your mind and go absolute crazy. It's difficult, it's nearly impossible, but it can be done. It can be done only if you know how to find the perfect job that you are very good at, that you will thoroughly enjoy, that will actually fulfill you both financially, intellectually, and emotionally. Now, if this is difficult, if finding your dream job with a dream package and a dream balance is quite difficult, then I'll recommend you stick to the high-paying job that you have, but make sure you work on the remaining 6 or 7 points so that you do end up finding the balance and the happiness that you would want as a single man. The very second thing you can do if you can't really fix your dream job is get yourself physically active, healthy, and to a disease-free state. You see, chances of you missing your home or missing the absence of a dream partner goes exponentially high when you are sick or when you do end up falling sick every now and then. So if you do get a bit more conscious of it, if you do get a bit more aware of it, chances are you will not end up cribbing, crying, and missing out on the wholehearted girlfriend. You'll be strong, self-sufficient, independent, and very sorted in your single well-being. So clean up your diet, get active, get going. The stronger you are, the more independent you are, the lesser warmth and comfort you will start seeking, which in turn will make you more productive, will make you more proactive with the society, proactive with life, and therefore you won't miss none of it. Anyway, moving on. Number 3, your active social life. Do you have friends? Do you have family? Do you have a bunch of people in your contact list, a bunch of people, at least a handful of people in your life who you can speak to, who you can hang out with? If not, then it will be a whole lot more difficult for you to vent out, communicate and have a good time. Because gentlemen, communication is the ultimate form of therapy. Communication is the ultimate form of emotional balance and happiness in every human being. It doesn't matter whether you're a man or a woman. Now, ladies do it very well. Ladies know it very well. So they are very communicative with their groups of friends. But men, in this case, my friend, we are quite stupid. We don't really give a fuck about our emotional health, and this emotional pent up energy which we build upon without communicating or without interacting with our friends make us a whole lot more depressed, make us a whole lot more thoughtful about the negative thoughts, and we end up spiraling into our own soul, lonely, depressing thought pain. So if you do want to be emotionally balanced and emotionally healthy, you do need a couple of people, you do need a few friends. If not a girlfriend, you do need a few friends with whom you can speak and share your thoughts, share your feelings and vent out your pent up emotions so that you can be at ease and think things clearly. Which brings me to one of the most controversial yet one of the most important thing you have to keep in mind if you are a man who's planning to be single or who has fun being single and is happy in his life. That is your active, intimate and sex life. You see, just because you're single does not mean that your body, mind and emotions, your body, mind and heart does not crave the physical intimacy and love every now and then. And if you do deprive your body, mind and soul of it, if you do deprive yourself of it, it'll end up becoming a frustrating thought, it'll end up spiraling you down and you'll end up becoming a whole lot more desperate than what you actually should be. So if you do plan on being single and happy being single, you have to be smart about it and you have to address this for what it is. Yes, you need to go out on consistent dates and yes, you do need to get laid. And for this to happen the appropriate way in your life, my friend, you need to be attractive, you need to be charismatic, you need to be the sexy man. For which we have made over thousands of videos on this and the Hindi channel. You can probably go back in time and watch the videos to learn all the basics that you would want. But the nuance of social dynamics, the nuance of riz or game is something that will come in very handy if you do want to be single and yet very happy. I have made a few new products. I have made a few essential products for this very thing to happen quite fruitful in your life. I have made a shoe brand called Boston Shoes. In case you haven't, you should totally check it out at teamybasics.com. This, for example, is a beautiful black double bunk strap. This is a Goodyear welted shoe. Look at the sole, look at the beautiful sole. Look at the Goodyear welted Italian leather. This, my friend, is probably one of the best double bunk straps, best Goodyear welted double bunk strap you can see in the country, and you can even see me wear it with the outfit on my Instagram if you head over and check it out. But that's not it. For you to be more attractive, for you to level up your grooming and style, I have even made a grooming company called Cabs Grooming, and I've made the very first product of it called the Heads Up. It's a hair paste that styles your hair and keeps it in place, which in return makes you look stylish, sexy and attractive forever in return. You can even check out our t-shirts, shirts, suits and everything else that there is by TME Basics at teamybasics.com and probably help you be more attractive than what you actually are. If you do want to be a single man, if you do want to be a happy single man, you do need to address this part of your life and you do need to do it right now. You see, being single at the age of 22, 32 or even 45 isn't a problem. It, however, becomes a problem when it is forced upon you otherwise. And for that to not happen in your life, you need to become an attractive man. You need to dress well, you need to groom well, you need to speak well, and you need to fuck well on a consistent basis. Because remember this, write this or tattoo this if you want, but this single life is your choice. This single life is something you have asked for. If you do want to be happy in it, you do have to take care of some of the essentials, some of the basics at the very first place. Which brings me to the last and probably the most important thing you have to keep in mind, most important practice you have to do on a consistent basis if you do want to be single and happy and not be desperate for somebody you see around. That is balancing your masculine and feminine energy. You do need to sit down every day 15 to 20 minutes or even 30-40 minutes depending on how good and how bad you are at it, and you need to meditate on a daily basis. If you do not calm your mind down, if you get overwhelmed by the fear of missing out, if you don't stop yourself comparing with the other people on social media, you will never be able to find out something that you truly want and you truly deserve in your goddamn life. Gentlemen, the moment you lose sight of your clarity, the moment you lose sight of your awareness, you become desperate, you become needy, And any decision you would make being desperate or needy would not be a wise decision in your life. You'll end up dating the wrong girl, you'll end up taking the wrong job, you'll end up starting a wrong business, or you'll just make stupid wrong decisions in life. I mean, honestly, if there is one thing and only one thing you could do to become a lot more happier being a single man, it would be this. It would be you training your mind, it would be you training your thoughts to get your self-awareness right, to get your self-esteem high, so that you don't have to worry or compare yourself with anybody else. Your single life is your choice. But in my opinion, I think it's a whole lot more difficult for tier 1 city folks to find the perfect partner. It might take a little while. So what do you do in that process? How do you find that perfect partner? And what do you do whilst you get to your finding the perfect partner in time? Well, you do these things so you be happy regardless of you finding the partner today, tomorrow, or in a given time. Hope this helps. But this, my friend, is how you stay single and yet be very happy. Now, in case you would want me to make more of these videos and help you be a lot more happy whilst being single, let me know. I'll be more than happy to do it for you. In case you would want me to talk about business, entrepreneurship, and crazy case studies, then you can let me know about that too in the comment section box down below. I'll see you in the next one. My name is Mayank. Thanks a lot for watching. Jai Hind. Take care. Bye.